Hello everyone, today we will be playing Agatha Christie Death on the Nile, the video game. So if you guys don't know Agatha Christie, she is a very famous author. If you haven't read any of her novels, please do. There are also movie adaptations of some of her novels, so if that's more of your thing, make sure to check it out. So this will be a mystery game, and I haven't played one of these games in a while, so I'm probably not going to be very good. Without any further ado, let's just go straight into playing a new game here. So for this story, I actually haven't read it or know anything about it, so I am going to go in here with a completely fresh memory, or mind in general.
Poirot, over here!
Okay, so we're playing as Poirot, which is, the detective. And he's basically in every, if not all, of her books as our main detective for, figuring out who is the mastermind or if there's a murder, who's the suspect and stuff like that. So, new objective, go talk to Gaston Blondin. Or Blondine, however you pronounce it. So we're at a disco of some sort. Yeah, dancing. I could go up to here too. The sensitivity's a little bit too fast for me. I wonder if I could change that actually. That's a little bit better. So we can interact here. We have our DJ. Nice. Enjoying the music. Guess we'll go straight into Mr. Blondine here. Press E to interact.
Poirot, my friend!
Blonda, it is always a pleasure to
Blondin.
Let me get you a drink. On the house, of course. What will you have?
see you. At Chez Ma Tante, and 1957, as always.
1957, the year the club opened. Music to my ears. Harry, a 57 for my friend.
Right away, boss.
I'm sorry, but I must leave you to prepare for a special event. We'll talk later.
Let me just get here. Oh wow, look at that.
Mr. Poirot. I'll let you in on a secret. I'm your biggest fan. It was you who inspired me to become a private detective.
How can I have done such a terrible thing?
My name is Jane Royce. You might think of me as a beginner, but I have solved a few cases.
Bravo, mademoiselle. Tell me.
The one I'm most proud of is the Hungry Sand Trap.
Ah, the golfer who vanished after making the miraculous shot. An interesting puzzle indeed.
New character profile unlocked. You have learned important information about a character. Press C to open characters menu. So she is the main character. We don't know her first, last name, or activity, and she has a secret. Okay. You can now fill in each box with the information you have obtained during dialogues. The profile is validated when all the information is correct. It may take several chapters to get all information on a character. Interesting. If you need to remember some information, you can access this character's dialogue history by pressing F. Okay. Oh, interesting. This fan. Jane Royce. Okay. Character profiles are optional and can be completed at any time. So her first name is Jane Royce. Nice. That's pretty cool. You cannot start an activity while another one's being run. Oh, sorry. I will talk to Gaston Blondine.
Congratulations!
See what's happening. Oh, who's that? Everyone stop dancing.
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for interrupting your evening, but I have a very good reason. I have a surprise for the most beautiful woman in this room. Lynette Ridgway. Lynette, you have stolen my heart. How can I prove how much you mean to me? But with this...
Oh! The ring! Don't laugh at the man.
Empty box? What is this? Where's the ring?
Oh my god, and they just go back to start dancing again.
Where's the ring?
I don't understand. I took the box out of the safe just before I gave it to you.
One.
Was the ring inside the box?
I didn't check it. It was a private gift for the young lady.
Two.
It's been stolen.
Is he
Call the
counting?
police.
The police? But this is going to give my club a terrible reputation.
Three.
Poirot, help!
Et voilà.
You've got to help me. A ring has been stolen from my office.
I had noticed the uproar, mon ami. I will see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is
I'm
this
sure
a
that finding the ring
coincidence?
will be child's play for you.
He called us here to begin with.
Well, Jane, looks like you're going to see your idol in action. Such a beautiful emerald. What
How
a
will you
shame
know?
to see it go to waste.
Mr. Poirot, this is Emmy Duns, my friend and partner in detection.
Nice to meet you, Monsieur Poirot. Jane has told me a lot about you. If I were a criminal, I'd hate to have you after me.
You flatter me, mademoiselle. Hopefully my poor talents may be helpful. If you'll excuse me, I have a ring to find.
Missing engagement ring. Okay, first things first, we're gonna go open our character menu here. If we can press tab to open the mind map, okay. New connections available. This opened up. Interrogate Charles Windlesham. Is that the guy who posed? Interrogate the victim on the theft. You have discovered a new objective. It's represented by this blue icon and guide you in your investigation. Okay, 2 topics covered. That's that. I'm not gonna look at the hint as much as I can, guys. Let's go here. Her name is Emmy Duns. I'm gonna get this out of the way. She's being suspicious right now. She said it was a beautiful emerald ring, but the thing is, how would she know that unless she's seen it? And how could she have seen it unless she's either related to the guy who proposed, or at some point saw it before it was put into the safe, or maybe even after the safe, who knows. But they said she's her partner, you know, what's her name? Jane's partner. So these two are together, but they're not there for work. Okay, so we'll talk to him. Just, I guess.
Good evening, your lordship, I believe.
I have no time for socializing. I've just been robbed.
I had noticed, monsieur. No need for the police and publicity just yet, I think. I am Hercule Poirot, and I intend to help you find your ring, if you will permit me.
Oh, really? Hercule Poirot himself? Windlesham. My name is Charles Windlesham. Enchanté.
Okay, let's get some sort of rapport going, so maybe start with a small talk.
Some questions then. Did you organize this evening?
Absolutely. I wanted everything to be perfect. Instead, it's a disaster.
It is not a disaster yet. Poirot is here.
Okay, now let's see about the ring. I do wonder, since this option is still here, will it just loop the thing we just talked about? Or will it give us a different dialogue? I'm gonna try that out.
Some questions then.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be
Did
the
you
same dialogue
organize
then.
this
Okay, let's talk about the
Poirot.
ring then.
Tell me about this ring.
It was an engagement ring. I planned to propose to Miss Ridgway. I gave it to Mr. Blondin earlier this evening.
Why did you give him the ring?
I didn't want to carry it all evening and possibly lose it. Blondin put it in a safe in his office behind the bar.
Did you see him put it in the safe?
Yes, I was with him when he put it away, and I'm sure the ring was in the box. I was also there when he opened the safe and took it out. Then I held the box in my hand until the announcement. There's no chance that anyone could have stolen it after I retrieved it from the safe.
There could have been, if once you left in, someone who, who have the skills to open up a safe, right? Press tab to open my map. Okay. The first thing to do is to interrogate the victim of the theft. Okay, that's what we did. You can now link two facts together. Start by selecting the first fact. Okay, there's one more topic. Okay, let's see. The first fact was the ring was stored in Gaston's Blondin's safe. You have entered a fact node. Select another fact. Try and link them. Charles Windlesham's engagement ring has disappeared. Lynette Richard was just at the time of the proposal. So, I think it would make sense to put this. The ring was no longer in the box when Gaston took it out of the safe. Yeah. So something happened in between. The ring was stolen from Gaston Blondin's safe. The ring fell into the safe. Charles Windlesham forgot the ring at home. No, if he saw it before putting it in, it was in there. If the ring fell into the safe, they would have heard it. Or at least seen the ring, right? If it's valuable, it's probably sparkly. And if it's sparkly, it's bigger than an earring of, regular size. So I think I would assume it'd be easy to find. So I'd say it was probably most likely taken. It's expensive. If someone knew about what was gonna happen, and if they knew it was going to be stored, knowing that he wouldn't want to keep it on himself. So I think the most probable choice would be this one. Now what is this? Inspect Gaston Blondin's office. Interrogate Harry the barman. The safe where the ring was kept in Gaston must I should search it for clues. There's 5 clues found. Interrogate Harry the barman. Let's see what happens and what he might know. Okay, let's go back. Can I interact with him once more?
Who knew you were going to propose?
I asked Miss Southwood to
Oh,
help me
Miss
choose
Southwood.
the ring,
Okay.
as she knows Lynette's tastes well.
Who's
She
Miss
recommended
Southwood?
an emerald. Mr. Blondin also knew. He had laid on extra champagne for the announcement.
So, 3 possible suspects. Monsieur Windlesham himself, Miss Southwood, the friend, and poor Blondin. An emerald ring. Not the first stone many would expect.
Right,
It
because
would
usually...
seem there may be one more suspect.
Yeah, good. Because, wedding rings or engagement rings in general are, the stone is usually diamonds, right? So that is different from the typical. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure we got both of the topics. So that goes to show that we can interact with them like multiple times and another dialogue will show up. You have discovered a new workshop. It is represented by this orange icon with a puzzle piece. Complete the proposed activities to progress in the investigation. Another person mentioned in the ring. Okay. Charles, Windlesham, and Gaston Blondin knew about the proposal. Who else knows about the ring? Well, for sure it's Emmy Dunes. She was the only one who knew about it being an emerald, and we've now confirmed that it is an emerald. So, she's most likely a suspect. Or one of the suspects.
Mademoiselle Duns mentioned an emerald earlier. That means she's seen the
Exactly.
ring. My little grey cells did not let me down.
Nice. Okay, now, wow, that. So this is gonna open up and there's gonna be like a web of connections, which is gonna be really cool. I didn't realize this is how they were gonna do it using a mind map. Interrogate Joanna Southwood. She knew about the ring, so she should be one of the suspects. How big is this? Wow, that is pretty big. And I'm zoomed out all the way. Okay, let's go back in. So eavesdrop on Joanna Southwood and we could interrogate her. So maybe it's best to eavesdrop first before interrogating. And then Lynette Ridgway is the woman that the guy was going to propose to. And then now we've added here, interrogate Emmy Dunes. What's this one? Joanna Southwood knew that Charles Windlesham wanted to marry Lynette. Okay, that's something we need to keep in mind too. Okay, let's go talk to Gaston first, because he was the second who interacted with the ring, or at least saw the ring the most, right? That's what I would probably do.
Poirot, I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm a suspect.
Your position obviously gives you the honor of being the prime suspect, but that would be too easy. You would not risk ruining your establishment's reputation. And, in addition to not having the profile of a thief, my dear friend, you asked Hercule Poirot for help.
So, I'm innocent.
Let's just say that for the moment, you are not suspect number one.
Okay, let's see.
How are you holding up, my friend?
With all this going on, I fear for my club's reputation.
That was a lot shorter than I thought. Let's talk about the ring.
Tell me about this ring.
Mr. Windlesham gave it to me earlier this evening. We put it in the safe together. I'm the only one with the combination. Even my employees don't know it. And no one was aware that the ring was in the safe. Mr. Windlesham and I retrieved it together.
So you were there on both occasions. You put it in and you took it out. So at least there is some sort of, what do you call it, receipt, I guess, you know, that he was there at both times, because him and the Mr. Windlesham was there as well. Now about the proposal.
You knew about the proposal?
Yes. Lord Windlesham asked me to organize the announcement. I warned the DJ he needed to know when to cut the music.
Okay, let's go back and then check on our so his is Charleston Windle. So it automatically gave us the info for these two. Activity nightclub manager, Hercule Poirot's friend, annuitant wants to marry Lynette. Okay, let's go back. Oh, actually I wanted to look at another thing because it opened some new areas. Yeah. Okay, new connections available. The ring was no longer in the box when Gaston Blondin took it out of the safe. Okay, and then these two open up. Gaston Blondin is the only one with the safe's code, which is really important, meaning either someone eavesdropped and found out what the code is, or they somehow obtain it through whatever, because it seems like he said he didn't tell anybody. So either someone eavesdropped or someone was able to acquire it through, I know, a different method. We don't know. Gaston Blondin isn't the thief. The barman didn't know about the ring. Charles Windlesham told Gaston Blondin about his plan. Gaston Blondin is the only one with the safe think that oh, it's not the correct. So that isn't the correct one. Okay, see, so you do need to explore a little bit more and more options will become available. Okay, let's look at this. Gaston Blondin is the only one with the safe code. The ring was stolen from Gaston's safe. I think it makes sense that this. No? Barman didn't know about the ring. Gaston Blondin is the only one with the safe code. Gaston Blondin isn't the thief. What can we deduce from this? But Gaston Blondin gave the combination to the thief. The thief bribed Gaston Blondin. The thief figured out the code on their own. If it's true that he didn't tell anyone about it, then it's this third answer that they found it on their own. Okay. Now this opens up. Find the safe's code. I need to put myself in these shoes and figure out the safe's code without Gaston Blondin's help. Okay, yeah, so we were trying to figure out how he could have gotten the code. So maybe Gaston accidentally left the code number somewhere, or who knows. So before we go on further with here, I think it's good if we do the rest of these other ones before we start doing a further investigation. I noticed there's checks on them now, so that means they're pretty much good. What's this?
This club hasn't changed in 18 years.
That's Gaston there. So he's had this bar or club for like a while now. So let's talk to the barman.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
Okay, how about the ring?
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Okay, that could be plausible because if he's the only one at the front here, there would be a lot of witnesses that saw him. But in terms of letting someone back there, that's another thing. You know, you're at a club, maybe the music is overwhelming, people are probably dancing, distracted. Someone could have bypassed and he could have let them in. Who knows? We don't know. Proposal?
Did you know about the proposal?
No, not at all.
You don't know about the proposal at the bar. So Gaston told the DJ, but he didn't tell the barman. I guess his role would be slightly, you know, less importance in a proposal. That would make sense, because DJ would have to turn off or pause the music, but the barman can still make cocktails or drinks, right? I guess. Okay, so for here, they want me to listen in. Oh no, I'm gonna talk to her first, I guess. Small talk.
Are you enjoying the party?
It's certainly been entertaining so far. Need any help solving the crime?
No, because you are one of the suspects.
There's something you could help me with. If I remember correctly, you alluded to the ring earlier and said it had an emerald in it. How did you know that?
I wondered if you'd catch that. But I didn't steal it. I was at the bar when Mr. Windlesham showed it to Mr. Blondin. When he got ready to propose, I realized it must have been the ring I saw.
Interesting. Okay, but they would have probably done that somewhere more, you know, private. So it's interesting to think that they would have opened and, you know, showed the ring out in the open.
Were you near the bar during the proposal?
No, I was on the dance floor. Then I came back to the bar.
And you didn't see anything in particular during the evening?
I don't know if it means anything. But I saw that brown-haired young woman coming out of the storeroom with a record under her arm. Anyone missing an LP?
There's also a chance that the thief could be a good pickpocketer. You know, they could have quickly done a quick, swipe, and then taken the ring without them noticing. The place is loud, beaming with music, so there's a chance they could have accidentally, brushed past by them, and then with the music they might have not heard or felt anything because it just seemed like they got bumped into. But we didn't really see that, so I'm not too sure about that. So this opened up. Emmy Dunes saw brunette leaving the storeroom. Eavesdrop on the woman on the dance floor, interrogate the woman on the dance floor. So I just noticed something. So for here, we interrogated her because that was the only option. But for these two, I wonder if we take one route, the other route won't be available anymore. So that's why I wanted to eavesdrop first before interrogating them. So we finished this and it didn't open up anything new except for this area. So let's try and eavesdrop. I'm not going to select anything yet. So the purple ones, you have to connect them to something. Blue, I guess, is more of like an action. Green, I guess, is when it's complete. And then gray is when a clue has been linked or connected, whatever. This area opened up, so there's one middle connection. Joanna Southwood knew that Charles Windlesham wanted to marry Lynette Ridgway. It could be possible whoever this Joanna Southwood is, if she has, brunette hair, right? Maybe she's the one that stole the ring. Could be her, maybe, we don't know. But she knew about the marriage. Maybe she was jealous, or she likes Windlesham and didn't want them to get married, so she stole the ring and ruined the engagement. Let's see. Okay, let's try and eavesdrop. Or actually, let's try and find who this brunette is before we go and find this Joanna Southwood. So we need to find a brunette on the dance floor. Okay. So when an eavesdropping is available, press E to start it. During this first phase, you need to find the ideal place to listen to the conversation. Move around until the sound waves correspond perfectly to the indicated pattern. I think up here would...
Could have been, sort of consensual.
Once properly positioned, you can start eavesdropping by pressing E. Oh, okay.
I love you, Simon. I'm really looking forward to our trip in Egypt together.
So am I. But after this trip, we'll be completely broke.
Don't worry. Lynette will give you a job. She's my friend. She can't run her estate by herself. I'm sure she'll hire you as the manager.
I hope so. We're barely getting by on your archivist's salary.
So maybe she is Joanna? Can't tell. They didn't really specify who that person is, but that didn't trigger with this, so maybe they are different people. So now we could go interrogate her if we need to. Let's go see if we can talk to her.
Pardon me, mademoiselle.
The famous Hercule Poirot.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Sorry your evening out should turn into an investigation.
It happens more often than you might think.
Any sign of the missing ring?
Signs? Oh yes. And the direction they point in becomes clearer.
New character. What was his name again? Well, I'll have to look back.
Would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Interrogated by the famous Hercule Poirot? I confess, I'd love it.
Looks like she likes the rings though. Look, this is the first character I think that has very peculiar rings, if anything. Let's talk
Someone
about
told
that.
me they saw you coming out of the storeroom where the stolen ring was. Is this true?
I just went to get a record so that the DJ could play my favorite song. He didn't even have it in his set.
And nobody questioned you when you went into the storeroom?
No, it was very easy.
How long did you stay in there?
Barely 2 minutes to find the record.
I hope you're not accusing Jackie of anything, Mr. Poirot.
Jackie.
I
Okay.
accuse no one, monsieur. I simply ask the questions. There is nothing to suggest the young lady is not telling the truth.
Jacqueline de Bedford took a record from your storeroom. So Jacqueline the... Okay.
Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected his lordship was either going to propose or talk about a new business deal. Hard to tell which.
Okay. That's it. Let's see. Your name is Jacqueline the Belfort, right? I think. Activity. Wow, some of these are like kind of spoily. I feel like they should hide it until we have a dialogue that unlocks it. Then you have to select it. Interesting. I'm not gonna look at the secrets and the links or any more of the other ones because I feel like it might just spoil a little bit too much. Maybe that is why this is story mode. You can just easily select it. I don't know what the difference is with the other modes, but maybe that's what that is. Forgot what his name is. I think we'll have to go and check the conversation. Okay, let's see. Simon. I wonder if they added like extra names here or they actually are all people we'll probably encounter. Okay, so we have spoken to those two. Now we can actually see what else is happening. Jacqueline de Belfort took a record from the storeroom and we saw a brunette leaving the storeroom and that was her. Okay, what could have happened in between? Or I guess what can we conclude from this connection? Emmy Dune saw Gaston Blondin come out of the storeroom. Emmy Dune saw Lynette retreat. Emmy saw Jacqueline de Belfort coming out of the storeroom.
One less puzzle to solve.
So we've connected the people. Oh, this can connect to something else too. Okay, so we finished those tasks. This can connect somewhere else. Let's see if we can talk to... We haven't interrogated him yet? Okay, we'll talk to him and then we'll talk to these two after. We'll talk to the lady who is getting proposed to last, if we can. So let's see if we could talk back to... Oh, we already spoke to him. He already told us. So why didn't it change? Harry the barman. Okay, we'll have to go back there and see. Interrogate... Let's figure out who Joanna Southwood is. So we talked to him, we went upstairs. Maybe they're both upstairs. Joanna and... Are one of you two? Are you Joanna? No. This.
Blondin has always loved extravagance over subtlety. This club is his pride and joy.
So I'm guessing Joanna and Lynette are there. Didn't we just see you downstairs, sir? Like right over there. Is that your twin? Oh, triplets. They used the same model with the same shirt. You could have at least changed the color of the shirt, you know? Or even the pants. Anyway, let's go over here. Oh, I want to listen in.
I mean, should have gone back. Maybe not. We'll see. Well, for sure. Well.
Oh, whoops. Okay. That's it?
Good work, maybe. Right.
Oh, I'm getting too close. Sorry, girls.
You know what I mean.
Sorry.
Maybe try again. Yeah. Well, let's wait. Hard to tell. Maybe not.
Well, I guess we can just sit down here now.
Well, for sure.
What's this? Some random trinkets that you can just...
Probably, but still.
Oh, here.
My darling, what a fiasco. Are you all right? Not too shaken up?
Can we talk about something else?
Also brunette.
Well, speaking of failed engagements...
Oh, that's
What'd
so
you
much
laugh?
better.
Oh, that reminds me of the story of your maid.
Oh, Joanna, you're exaggerating. It was different. The poor thing had fallen for a strange man. She was very much in love, but I was suspicious. I hired a detective and he discovered that the guy was already married in Egypt.
You must make a lot of enemies, Lynette.
I did her a favor, you mean? But it broke her heart. She was so in love. I'd like to know such passion one day, like Jackie.
Lucky Jackie.
Interesting. Lynette Richard would like to experience a truly passionate romance. I mean, I don't know. The first initial impression I had when the guy tried to propose, she didn't seem all that excited, if anything. We'll talk to Joanna first before we talk to Lynette, and then we'll go ahead and start with these other investigations, I think. Let's do that.
Are you enjoying the party, mademoiselle?
Oh, I come here all the time with Lynette. Usually I love this club. But tonight, what a disaster. What luck you were here.
You could say that.
Might be just her personality, I don't know. She seems a little bit too happy, or her energy just doesn't feel like a friend who feels bad about the proposal, if anything. I don't know.
Can you tell me anything about the ring?
What a shame it's gone. It was beautiful. You know, I chose it.
Oh, interesting. Why would she have chosen it? Did Lynette allow it? Did Lynette know? That means she would have been with, what was his name? The guy who proposed when they bought it. Which makes her relationship with him a little bit interesting. That they're close enough to have bought it together.
You knew about the proposal?
Of course. Charles came to me to help him find an engagement ring. He knows I'm Lynette's best friend. I'd do anything for her.
Anything for her? Lynette Ridgway is Joanna Southwood's best friend. She didn't get added here, which is interesting. I thought all characters we interact with would be added here. Okay, let's go talk to Lynette now. She's the last person we need to talk to about the...
Good evening, Mademoiselle Ridgway. May I ask you a few questions?
Monsieur Poirot, I presume? Of course. Your reputation precedes you. I recognized you straight away.
Especially your moustache.
Lynette, I'd like you to meet the love of my life, Simon.
Your timing could be better, darling. Nice to meet you, Simon.
Why are they showing it like that?
Jackie has told me a lot about you.
Why are they making this more intimate than it seems?
Lynette, you've got to give Simon a job. I know you need a manager for your estate. Simon would be perfect.
I'm sure he would be, dear, but this is hardly the time. I'm having a conversation with Mr. Poirot. You may not have noticed, but it appears there's been a theft. Come and see me on Monday, Simon, when things have quieted down.
Thanks, Lynette. Oh, I'm so happy. If I don't marry him, I'll die. I'll die.
Why are they still staring at each other? And he's staring back. He didn't even go like, oh, thank you so much. I'll see you Monday. But he just stared right into her soul. That
Let's continue this
was a
conversation.
weird interaction. Okay, let's see if it changes.
Is it not?
I would have preferred a band and decent hors d'oeuvres, but I mustn't be catty.
Okay.
Tell me about this ring.
When the barman brought up a bottle of champagne earlier, I was afraid Charles was going to propose.
Afraid?
You know, something supposedly romantic like putting a ring in a glass of champagne.
A dangerous tradition. What if the intended swallows the ring?
So was she looking forward to it? It seems like she might have, judging by how she's slightly jealous of Jackie and Simon's relationship. Who knows?
Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected it would happen. Everyone thinks we're already married, but we definitely are not. To be honest, I'm afraid of being eclipsed by him. I do not intend to live in any man's shadow. I was going to say no in front of everyone, but that would have been too embarrassing for both of us.
The theft. It was a lifesaver then for Miss Ridgway.
So was it on purpose then? Did she get someone to do it for her? Or at least she was hoping. I don't know. That opens up a new idea, you know. So we both talked to them. Now let's go look here. Lynette Ridgway didn't want to marry Charles Windlesham. Jacqueline de Belfort asked Lynette Ridgway to hire Simon Doyle. Doyle is his last name. Okay. Doyle, we're gonna do that. Okay, and then the barman bought a bottle to Lynette Ridgway. The ring was stolen from Gaston Blondin's safe. Oh, it could have happened during this time, you know, when he went up to give her. Oh my god, when he went up to give the bottle, he wasn't at the front of the storeroom door. So someone could have gone in there at that perfect moment, taken the ring, went back down, and maybe that's when, oh, I don't know. Find the safes. I wonder if in the medium or harder difficulty, if there's going to be like a consequence for getting the wrong connection, but so far it seems pretty flexible. Find the safes code. Okay, now let's get on to investigating. I feel like we've talked to mostly everyone, so I think we should go talk to the barman one last time because we've spoken to those two. Hold shift to move faster. Okay, it's like slightly speed walking, if anything. Okay, let's talk to the barman one more time.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as you...
Yeah, that ring.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
That's what he said earlier.
Harry, you answer my questions before I ask them.
I can assure you that I know nothing, Mr. Poirot.
Being slightly defensive. Which of these sentences contain a lie? I didn't know anything about the ring. Okay, what are the options? I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I've heard that there's been a theft. Okay, we know that he didn't know about the ring because Gaston didn't tell him. I've just heard that there's been a theft. That's globally known. But I didn't leave the bar all evening. That we found out is a lie. So because he went up to give a bottle to Lynette. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom is also probably true because if he went up, he couldn't have seen that person that went in. So we're gonna choose this one.
I don't think you've been entirely honest with me.
What makes you say that?
I didn't leave the bar all evening. Select the fact that invalidates this lie, which is the ring was stored in Gaston Blondin's safe. The barman didn't know about the ring. The ring was no longer in the box when someone took out the ring. This one.
You forget that you stepped away from the bar to take a bottle to Miss Ridgway. The thief could very well have taken advantage of that moment.
Well, it's just that Mr. Blondin had ordered me not to leave the bar, but a customer insisted that I take a bottle
Who's
of
this
champagne
customer?
to the VIP lounge on the first floor. I thought 2 minutes away from the bar wouldn't be so bad. Please don't tell Mr. Blondin.
Who placed the order?
I can't remember. There were too many customers this evening.
Ah, if only there was another barman. Typically for nightclubs, don't they have more than one person? At least. Unless it's one of those days where it's really either short staff or, you know, not busy at all. Interesting. So someone, he spoke to someone, but we don't know who that might be. Anyone could have taken advantage of the barman's absence to the office. Let's go inspect the office now and see if we can find the code. and then we'll see if we can connect anything else after that. Is it this one? No, this is the washroom. Oh? Is this a shared washroom? I guess so. Because there's stalls and then there's... Okay, let's see. Well, we can't interact with her. What kind of washroom is this? It doesn't even have a toilet paper roll dispenser. What? How are you supposed to clean after yourself? What? And where's the button? Or like, how does it flush? Is it automatic? It doesn't look like there's a sensor on there. Why can't we go in here again? Ma'am, are you just gonna stay here all night? You look kind of suspicious. Okay, I'm guessing the barroom, the storage room or whatever is right here. Okay, let's go. Oh, lots of drinks on the wall, look at these. So first is the storage room. A lot of boxes. So this is where she got that what do you call that? The song or the... What do you call these? Why do I suddenly forget what these are called? I don't remember. Anyway, so this is where she grabbed it from. Jackie or Jacqueline got it from here. Let's see.
The names of dances today are a mystery even I cannot solve.
Funk Fusion, Disco Fever Syndicate. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. Wait, that means I could have rotated the other stuff. Okay, Disco Fever, because I was moving it, my mouse, without holding the left mouse button, but you can rotate it while holding onto the left mouse button. To the Rhythm of Disco, Love, 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 Dancing Again, Tigers in the Jungle, There's No Others, Beat Fever, Grand Funk Orchestra. Okay. Well, this one.
Blonda has a vast collection of popular music. Everything from the 50s to today.
Op and Mahler. 33 RPM, stereo. Side A, Jazzo Machine. Under London Bridge, What's New Friend? Future, The Other Side. Trumpet Patterns, Lose the Sight, Ride on Plane, Pass Outro. I like how it says Trumpet Patterns. The instrumental, but there's no trumpet patterns. Unless that is meant to be just instrumentals. Interesting. Guess that's it. I'm going to quickly check that photo outside. See if we can rotate it actually. Oh, there. 7/9/1957. Oh, so this is the first day it opened. Okay. How about if I leave the store? That would be funny. Oh, I can! Whoa, wait. What is happening? Oh, the floor is gone. Wait, no, the floor is not gone. This is just glass. Okay, so this is just the entryway. Can I talk to him? Can I go out and leave? No. So this is just somewhere you can go. Coat check.
What a magnificent mustache.
Of course you're gonna say that. Why don't we wear it and have a golden mustache together? Oh, that was collectible. Interesting use of a hallway. This definitely tripped me out. I thought the floor was broken or bugged out, but it's just supposed to be like that. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I can track with. Probably not. Okay, let's go back in here. Nothing else we can interact with. Okay, this is the office. Magazine. Oh, isn't that Lynette? Lynette Ridgway, her secret relationship with Lord Windlesham finally revealed. Telephone around the world. Say hello to global communication with a reliable, innovative telephone technology. Experience the thrill of hearing a familiar voice from halfway around the world, as if they were right next door. Our telephones connect the world. Join the revolution in telecommunications and experience the convenience of staying connected wherever you go. Say hello to the future. Say hello to our telephones. Available now at your nearest electronics store. Bridge World Tel. What was the date? It was August something today. So this was months ago. Let's see.
The press see them as already married.
That is in line with what she said. At least that's a save. Let's look around a little bit more. Clock. I love how you can rotate it. Yeah, compared to the other items where it looks like you pick it up and you just rotate it. This one, it's like you're staring it from their point of view, which is funny. This is a cool clock. I wonder what the mechanism is. Oh, I just noticed there's... How would that work? I don't think the clock down here would work because there's these pedestals, or what do you call these, columns that would be blocking the arms from going around. Oh, I didn't think that's what it would have given me for rotating it. I don't know if I wanna... No, I'm not going to, you know, force it. Let's find some clues. Look, it has a mustache on there too. I'm not gonna force it, so we'll find some clues before we actually do something on there. Look at that, they got it on a 5. Large wall art. Chair. Is this a jukebox? Rockade. Oh, it's a record player. And a photo. Same photo from out there. 7/9/1957.
Blonda is very proud of his club.
Last clue before the safe is this.
Everything on the desk seems to be in perfect order. I would expect nothing less from my friend Blonda.
How about the the drawer cabinet here. Look at the safe.
The ring was stored in this safe.
We haven't figured out about this yet, no? I wonder if it'll have a mechanism when you can hear a slight tick. I'm not gonna look at the hints. I'm gonna do my best not to look at the hints. Oh, someone almost could have broken this wall art piece. Don't tell me the safe code is the date, which was... What was it? Let's look at the... Sorry, I keep pressing escape instead of back. Okay, let's look at the date again. It was 7/9/57. So I'm gonna do 7/9/57, if not 1957. Okay, let's see. 7... Oh, 57. No? So is it 1957? 1957. So I was right.
I found the code without anyone's help. The combination was easy.
Yeah, that is pretty easy, especially if you write everywhere. That is the worst combination to choose. If you're gonna plaster the freaking code all over the restaurant, the club, the place. Let's see. No.
This is without doubt where Blonda kept the ring. Several bundles of notes.
So they stole the ring and left the money. 500... What is that? Pounds? Let me see if I can do this one too, actually. Was there oh, maybe we could look at the one of the conversation I think had a time. I should analyze the safe's content. We did do that. The thief left bundles of cash in Gaston's Blondin's space. The ring was stolen from Gaston Blondin's safe, but they didn't take the cash. Their motive was not money. Because if it was money, they should have taken it with them, if anything.
Right.
Ooh, that connected there. Oh, we got the main piece. The motive for the theft. I need to find out the motive and who might have done it. Select the reason for the theft of the ring. Resell the ring, prevent the proposal, claim the insurance. Ooh, that I didn't even think about. Claiming the insurance. Probably didn't put any more, like, stones on these here. Anyways, we are going to look a little bit more because we have at least this inspection that we haven't fully clicked on yet, and then we have these other connections that we could connect for. Maybe I was wrong about the time. I really want to figure this out though. Did I look at the hint? Yeah, let's look at one hint. The hand placed on the base are identical to the hands on the clock face. Ah, I didn't even think about that one. I thought this didn't matter. What? 3, which one's the shorthand? 3, 11, 7. 3 and this was 11 and then that was 7. Oh, you have to move this too. That doesn't look right.
Congratulations.
Oh, there you go. So I get the mustache as the present. Oh! Is it really just a mustache?
If you thought you could escape me, you are wrong.
Are we really stealing from our friend right now? Golden mustache found. That's the second one. He's gonna come in here and then he's gonna be like, why is my safe open? Why is my mustache gone? A vent. I didn't even see that earlier.
The vent is too small for anyone to have crawled through.
Okay, but they could have placed like a camera of some sort there, or if anything. Is there anything else we missed? That's a nice lava lamp. Okay, let's go out.
The door isn't locked. Blondin trusts his employees.
That is true. There are no signs of break-in in the office. Okay, is there any other interactables in this room? Oh, pamphlet? Cocktails. 1957, Mojito, Cosmopolitan, Paradise, White Russian, Old-Fashioned Beers. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways,
Blondin is always delighted when someone orders a house cocktail.
anything else? That's a big... that's a big speaker. I would be afraid to be sitting underneath that. Can I go up and behind here? No, cannot. Let's go in the washroom. Is the lady still there? If she is, maybe she needs to go home. Lady, maybe you should just go home. Did you see anyone suspicious by chance? Oh.
And I think that I almost missed it.
Yeah, I did not see that there earlier. Where was it even? On top? Let's see if we need to actually do something about some of these. Let's just choose the motive, okay? Select the reason for the theft of the ring. Resell the ring. If they want to resell, make money, they would have taken the cash too. Prevent the proposal is highly likely a reason. I think because she didn't want to get married anyway. And then this claim the insurance. I don't think there was anything related to the insurance, at least so far from what information we've gathered so far. So I'm gonna stick with the one that has the most probability. which is to prevent the proposal. And it seems like it's the right one.
Great work.
Select the 2 people who might want to steal the ring. Let's see. Well, he bought it, so probably not him. He knew about it and seemed wait, no, not her. She knew about Emmy Dunes, seemed to know about the ring, but didn't really care much of it, because it seemed like she was mostly telling the truth. I don't know why Jane Royce would be here. She had the least amount of interaction and barely knows anything about the whole proposal. The barman did leave an opening, but if he was up there giving a drink, which we did confirm with Lynette, then he's not a suspect. Gaston was with, what's his name? Wandlesham? I don't know. With the guy who proposed. Oh, here. Windlesham, not Wandlesham. Gaston with Windlesham before and after the proposal. So that's hard to say it's him. I'd say the top 3 suspects is these 3. Jacqueline, I think, is the least likely. If anything, she seems, I don't know, actually it's hard. Jacqueline said they're short money, and then she was asking Lynette to give Simon a job at whatever she could help him with. And what I found weird about that moment was that Simon was staring at her for like a good minute. Joanna Southwood is sus to begin with, but I think that would make it seem too obvious to vote her. She looks rich, so I don't know if she would need the ring, but if she might not have stolen it for money, but might have stolen it to stop the wedding. And she could have helped, and maybe she could have helped, and she could have been like, if you help me steal it, I will give you the ring to sell, and you could have money to go on your trip, or whatever. If she wasn't down there. The only problem is, what I can tell, these 2 look like brunettes. And we didn't really see if when the barman gave the champagne up to her, we don't know if she was there the whole time. If anything, she was with Simon, so she might have an alibi. I know if any way she might be related to the ring being stolen. She had an inkling that the proposal was going to happen, and she knows that she didn't really want to get married to him. If anything, I think they would have stolen it to help her, and she would have been stolen it for a little bit more for herself and her situation. She's her friend, so she would have been like, you don't want to get married to him? Okay, let me help you out. Let me take the ring so the proposal doesn't happen, and he will, have lost the ring, and it wouldn't continue. And then for her, if it was her that helped, it could have been, oh, if you let me steal the ring, can I keep it? And I could, use it. But if she stole the ring and she's short of money, why didn't she steal the money? That was in the safe. So if that's the case, I'm leaning more towards Joanna. So I'm gonna choose these 2. And let's say they're friends and she wanted to help her out, get away from him. Oh, I was right!
Perfect. Lynette Ridgway has told her friend Joanna Southwood that she doesn't want to marry Lord Windlesham. So both women have a reason for wanting to prevent the proposal to occur. Precisely. Is that applause I hear?
The missing engagement. Tap to open the mind map. At the end of a mystery, the central node turns into the final activity. In this case, the mental reconstruction has been unlocked. Press E to enter the node and conclude the mystery. At 10:41, the barman is at his station at the bar. Press tab to open post panel. Okay. Validate all the facts related to reconstruction to complete it. Gray unidentified, green valid, red possible. So we're going to put a time and what happened at that time. The goal is to reconstruct the events of each time slot, assigning the right characters to the right actions. Use QAnon to navigate through time. You are. The barman is at the station at the bar. The thief distracted barman from the bar by ordering a bottle of Lynette Ridgway. The Lynette Richie and Joanna South had a motive to steal the ring. Jacqueline was dancing with Simon Dole. Oh, whoops, I keep forgetting. So this is orders. Oh, okay. So we gotta look for interactables. So this is during the beginning of the night. It's a cool concept that we're just, you know, trying to connect the dots. So let's quickly go upstairs and see. So these two were up here. So Joanna was with Lynette up here, okay. And then that means these three were dancing here, including, what's her name? Emmy. Where was her friend? She's not here yet? Wait, let me go to the back. It would be crazy if she was back here. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. You could see. Whoa! We could walk through walls? Whoa! That's kind of sweet. Okay, let's see what happens if we go through this. Orders. Choose a character from the list to assign this action. So one of them ordered nobody. Jacqueline Belfort, Joanna Southwood. Okay. If she went to the washroom, if Jacqueline went to the washroom, then there's a good chance that Joanna ordered it. Because if she ordered it, he would have been like, okay, let me grab it. And he heads up, and while he's gone, he can go in there. Right? Oh, can you change it? Okay. Lynette Richie and Joanna Southwood had a motive to steal the ring. The thief distracted the barman from the bar, ordering the bottle for Lynette. Jacqueline for dancing with Simon Dole. He was going to the washroom. Dances. I think no one was here. He was by himself. Went upstairs. And she was now by herself. Yeah, the barman goes up to the VIP, talks to the DJ, is Jacqueline, because we know that she gave him the record. And then Emmy goes in the washroom, enters Jacqueline. Joanna would be going in here. Now, because she went in there, she stole the ring. Emmy's still there. Enters the storeroom. Would be her. That would make sense. Because then by the time she goes out, and by the time she goes out, she would look like she was the last one that came out, obviously, and he's still serving her. And that was 2 minutes, from 10:45 to 10:47. Why is it red? Does that mean it was wrong? So maybe this one was not her, it was her? Yeah, let's say Jane was here. Yes, we're replacing it. Jacqueline. It has to be her. But it's saying... Oh, now it updated. For some reason it didn't update earlier. Okay, so that was enough time. So that means Joanna was in there a lot longer than 2 minutes. He orders. He gets it prepared. And by that time he goes out. Oh, she wouldn't have seen her go in if they went in at the same time. And then after coming in here, takes a record, will be her, Jacqueline, and then she would have stolen. She seems like a smart girl. She probably would have seen the code and been like, oh, it's probably the most easiest thing here. And then by 10:51, so from 10:45 to 10:49, that means he's been gone for more than 2 minutes, or at least 5 minutes, because now it says it's 10:51, and he would have returned to closest to safe. Obviously it's gonna be her because she's been there. And then Jacqueline would have left at the same time Emmy came out. Now that he's coming down, he's able to exit, returns to the pantry. He's leaving, obviously. And then she's up here giving the record. Nice. You got everything.
The clouds part, and all is clear. Joanna Southwood waits until there are no more customers at the bar, then distracts the barman by asking him to take a bottle upstairs. She enters Blondin's office and closes the door. She figures out the code to the safe with childlike ease, as I was able to do, and grabs the jewel. At the same time, Jacqueline de Belfort enters the storeroom to pick up a record purely by coincidence. She leaves again, and Mademoiselle Duns spots her when coming out of the ladies. Alone again, Miss Southwood leaves and returns upstairs with the ring. The barman returns to his post and suspects nothing.
Mystery completed. The missing engagement ring. Okay. Confront Joanna Southwood. So these all turn gray now. So I'm wondering if that meant that there could have been more, but this is a demo, so they lessened it, or it's meant to just stay as a key information. Okay, so our last task is to confront Joanna about the ring.
Mademoiselle Southwood, you are a thief.
Bravo! You found me out. I'm not going to deny it, but I did it to help my friend Lynette. I was going to return the ring at the end of the evening.
What? You stole the ring? Why would you do that?
To help you. You didn't want to marry Charles. No ring, no engagement. And I admit, I wanted to see his face when he opened that empty box.
Give me the ring now, and I'll forget to mention you when I give it back to Lord Windlesham.
She did it really out of, friendship, if anything. I mean, they probably known each other long enough. I would probably consult them first before doing it, but, some people, sometimes they do things without thinking first. But at least it seems like Lynette didn't really take it out that much. Okay, let's see. Return the ring to Charles Windlesham. Okay, let's go.
Monsieur Windlesham, I have your ring.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. But who was the thief? And where did you find it?
It was nothing more than a prank, but don't worry. The ring would have been returned to you in the end.
Well, the important thing is that I can finally ask Lynette to marry me.
Forgive me, but I wouldn't do it. She might say no.
What? How could she? I'm a lord. It's preposterous. It's these new times we live in.
Good evening, madame.
Good evening, monsieur.
And who is
So,
she?
Mademoiselle Royce, let's see what you've slipped into my pocket.
You noticed? Of course you did. I should have known better.
I see. You tried to discover who the thief was, and you were correct. Impressive. That's right.
Oh, Miss Royce, did you find out who the thief was? I'm very impressed. How did you do it?
Oh, well, a detective never reveals her secrets.
Jane, we should get going. I'll get our things and wait for you outside. Au revoir, Mr. Poirot.
Mr. Poirot, it's been a pleasure to meet you.
A shared pleasure, mademoiselle. Madame?
Ooh, you solved the case. Wait. I'm playing her now? Ooh. Leave the nightclub. Wait, that's so cool! Leave the nightclub. I should meet Emmy outside the nightclub. Okay. I didn't realize there would be a different point of view, but this is cool. And she seems like a good detective too. She was able to figure out that it was Joanna who did it. Let's see, can I interact with anybody one last time before I leave? Well, his section, him finding out who the one who stole the ring was, it was pretty cool. I think it's definitely doable to play this game on a little bit of a higher difficulty. I feel like for the most part, whenever I asked for a hint, it was really minuscule in my opinion. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for me to interact with or talk to. Sorry girls, have a good night, enjoy your... Oh!
Please, Jane, help yourself. Thank you. I believe I will.
Wow, I missed that! Were there more? Time to leave the club. Time to go home and rest. Are we gonna get anything from here? Coat check? No bag? No coats? Okay.
It can't be. It's Hercule Poirot.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news. But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly.
I've just finished my latest case. Okay, let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one. What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
Wow, what a trailer. Wow, we just saw from trailer that there were several places this game's gonna take place in, and there's other characters it seems like we haven't fully interacted with. And it actually continues some of the interesting mysteries that I was intrigued in during this demo. So I'm actually gonna look forward to when this comes out. I will definitely consider getting it, and I think it'll be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this demo as much as I did, and if there are any other games you'd like me to try and play, please let me know. Leave them in the comment below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your night or enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.